in the intricate web of life that is our planet, nature and wildlife stand as the most intricate and awe-inspiring threads. They are the threads that weave together ecosystems, shape landscapes, and define the rhythms of existence. These threads have been part of Earth's narrative for billions of years, evolving and adapting alongside the changing tides of time. One of the defining aspects of nature and wildlife is their remarkable ability to adapt and thrive in diverse and often extreme environments. Life on Earth has displayed an astonishing adaptability to various ecological niches, from the deep sea vents where strange creatures withstand immense pressure and scorching temperatures to the frozen expanses of Antarctica, where penguins huddle together for warmth and survival. In the plant kingdom, the ability of flora to flourish in a wide range of habitats is equally remarkable. Cacti, with their water storing adaptations, thrive in arid deserts where rainfall is scarce. Mosses and lichens, on the other hand, can be found in the harshest of climates, from the icy tundras of the Arctic to the rocky slopes of mountains. The diversity of plant life, like its animal counterparts, showcases the boundless creativity of evolution. Nature and wildlife are also powerful teachers, offering invaluable lessons about resilience, adaptation, and interdependence. The stories of species that have rebounded from the brink of extinction, such as the California condor or the black-footed ferret, teach us about the resilience of life when given a chance. These stories remind us that with dedication and conservation efforts, it is possible to reverse the trajectory of decline. Interdependence is another critical lesson from the natural world. Ecosystems function as intricate networks of relationships, with each species playing a unique role. Predators keep prey populations in check, herbivores shape plant communities, and decomposers break down organic matter, returning nutrients to the soil. The loss of one species can have far-reaching consequences, disrupting the delicate balance of ecosystems. In the animal kingdom, symbiotic relationships offer fascinating insights into the interdependence of species. Cleaner fish, for instance, provide a valuable service to larger fish by removing parasites from their bodies. In return, the larger fish refrain from eating their helpful counterparts, ensuring the mutually beneficial arrangement continues. Perhaps one of the most profound aspects of nature and wildlife is their ability to inspire and captivate the human imagination. From early cave paintings to modern wildlife documentaries, humans have sought to capture the essence of the natural world in art and storytelling. Nature's beauty and complexity have been celebrated in countless works of literature, poetry, painting, and music. Artists and writers throughout history have drawn inspiration from the natural world. The Romantic poets, including William Wordsworth and John Keats, found solace and inspiration in the natural world, celebrating its grandeur and the spiritual connection it offered. The Impressionist painters, such as Claude Monet and Vincent van Gogh, sought to capture the ever-changing play of light and color in landscapes. In cinema, the natural world has served as a backdrop for storytelling and a source of wonder. Films like Planet Earth and Blue Planet have transported audiences to the farthest reaches of the Earth, showcasing the incredible diversity of life and the breathtaking beauty of landscapes. These documentaries have not only educated viewers about the natural world, but also inspired a sense of wonder and awe. Literature, too, has been a powerful medium for exploring our relationship with nature and wildlife. Classic works like Henry David Thoreau's Walden and Aldo Leopold's Asan County Almanac have explored the deep connections between humans and the natural world, advocating for conservation and a deeper understanding of our place in the ecosystem. One of the most influential voices in nature and wildlife storytelling is that of Sir David Attenborough. His documentaries, spanning decades, have brought the wonders of the natural world into living rooms around the world. With his soothing narration and captivating storytelling, Attenborough has not only educated generations about the complexities of nature, but also galvanized support for conservation efforts. Furthermore, the concept of biophilia, coined by biologist E.O. Wilson, suggests that humans have an innate affinity for nature and an instinctual bond with other living organisms. This deep-rooted connection to nature is believed to be an evolutionary adaptation, one that allowed our ancestors to survive and thrive in the natural world. Biophilia recognizes the profound impact that nature has on our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Indeed, research has shown that spending time in nature has numerous benefits for human health and well-being. The practice of forest bathing or Shinrin Yoku is a prime example of the therapeutic effect of immersing oneself in a forest environment. Studies have demonstrated that forest bathing reduces stress, lowers blood pressure, boosts mood, and enhances overall well-being. Nature also offers solace and refuge in times of crisis. The global pandemic, with its isolation and uncertainty, has underscored the importance of nature as a source of solace and renewal. People turn to local parks, hiking trails, and natural spaces for respite from the challenges of the pandemic, finding solace in the simplicity and beauty of the natural world. Furthermore, nature has the power to foster a sense of wonder and curiosity, particularly in children. Early experiences in nature can shape a lifelong appreciation for the environment and a commitment to its protection. Nature-based education programs, outdoor classrooms, and nature reserves offer opportunities for young people to connect with the natural world and develop a sense of stewardship. The role of technology in our understanding and appreciation of nature and wildlife cannot be overstated. Advancements in photography and videography have allowed us to capture the intricate beauty of ecosystems and the behaviors of animals in ways that were once impossible. High-definition cameras and underwater drones have brought the mysteries of the deep ocean to light, revealing the extraordinary life that thrives in its depths. Moreover, technology has enabled citizen science initiatives, allowing ordinary individuals to contribute to scientific research and conservation efforts. Projects like eBird and iNaturalist encourage people to document their observations of wildlife and biodiversity, providing valuable data for scientists and researchers. This democratization of science fosters a sense of participation and connection to nature. In recent years, technology has also played a pivotal role in conservation efforts. Remote sensing satellites provide invaluable data on land use, deforestation, and changes in ecosystems. Camera traps and GPS tracking devices offer insights into the behavior and movements of elusive species, aiding in their protection and management. Artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning are being applied to conservation challenges, from monitoring poaching activity to identifying and tracking individual animals. These technologies offer the potential to revolutionize wildlife conservation by providing real-time data and insights. Drones and unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, have become essential tools for wildlife monitoring and protection. They can be used for wildlife surveys, anti-poaching patrols, and habitat monitoring in remote and challenging environments. Drones have been particularly effective in combating poaching by providing aerial surveillance and rapid response capabilities. The power of social media and online platforms in conservation advocacy cannot be understated. Wildlife photographers, conservationists, and organizations use these platforms to share their work, inspire a global audience, and advocate for the protection of endangered species and habitats. Hashtags like Save the Bees, Protect Our Oceans, and Econservations and Deconservation Matters trend on social media, demonstrating the collective passion and commitment of individuals from diverse backgrounds who are united by a love for nature. Citizen science initiatives have leveraged the reach of social media to engage people in conservation efforts. Online platforms allow participants to document their observations and contribute to scientific knowledge, all while connecting with a community of like-minded individuals. The global reach of social media enables conservation messages to transcend geographical boundaries and inspire action on a global scale. In recent years, virtual reality, VR, and augmented reality, AR, technologies have opened new frontiers in nature and wildlife education and advocacy. VR experiences transport users to remote and endangered ecosystems, allowing them to immerse themselves in the natural world and develop a deeper connection to it. Our apps enable users to interact with virtual wildlife in their own surroundings, fostering a sense of wonder and curiosity. In conclusion, nature and wildlife are not mere subjects of fascination and admiration. They are the heart and soul of our planet. They are the living embodiments of evolution, adaptation, and resilience. They are the teachers of interdependence, the inspirations of art and storytelling, and the healers of human well-being. Yet, nature and wildlife face unprecedented challenges, driven by human activities that threaten the delicate balance of ecosystems and the survival of countless species. Climate change, habitat loss, pollution, overexploitation, and the illegal wildlife trade represent formidable threats that demand urgent action. Conservationists and individuals around the world are rising to the challenge, dedicating their efforts to protecting and preserving the wonders of the natural world. Conservation initiatives, grounded in science, legislation, education, and community engagement, offer hope for a more sustainable and harmonious future. As we navigate the complexities of our relationship with nature and wildlife, we are reminded that we are not separate from the natural world. We are an integral part of it. Our fate is intertwined with that of all living beings on Earth, and our actions have a profound impact on the health and vitality of ecosystems. The connection to nature and wildlife is not a luxury, but a necessity for our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. It is a source of inspiration, solace, and wonder. It is a reminder of our responsibility to protect and preserve the biodiversity that sustains life on Earth. In the face of environmental challenges, we are called upon to be stewards of the Earth, to adopt sustainable practices, and to recognize the intrinsic value of all living beings. Our connection to nature and wildlife is a testament to the enduring beauty and resilience of life on our remarkable planet, a planet that we share with countless species, each with its unique role in the grand tapestry of existence. It is a connection that calls us to action, to protect and preserve the wonders of the natural world, not only for ourselves, but for future generations who will inherit the legacy we leave behind. Nature and wildlife hold an unparalleled allure for humankind, a connection that runs deep within our DNA, tracing back to our ancestors who relied on the natural world for their sustenance and survival. In a rapidly urbanizing world, the call of the wild continues to resonate, drawing individuals and communities alike to the wonders of the great outdoors, where the delicate dance of ecosystems and the captivating beauty of creatures, big and small, unfold. Nature, with its myriad landscapes and the abundant diversity of life it harbors, remains an endless source of inspiration and fascination. One of the most remarkable aspects of nature and wildlife is its breathtaking diversity. From lush rainforests, teeming with life, to vast deserts, where survival is a daily challenge, the Earth showcases an astounding array of environments, each with its unique set of flora and fauna. The Amazon rainforest, often referred to as the lungs of the Earth, is a prime example of this biodiversity hotspot, home to countless species of plants, animals, and insects, many of which are yet to be discovered and documented. The Amazon's intricate web of life highlights the interconnectedness of all living beings on our planet and underscores the importance of preserving these critical ecosystems. In our quest to understand and appreciate the natural world, we encounter creatures that inspire wonder and awe. The mighty elephant, with its imposing size and gentle demeanor, roams the savannas of Africa, embodying strength and grace in perfect harmony. The elegant giraffe, with its impossibly long neck, reaches for the succulent leaves of acacia trees, painting an iconic picture of African wilderness. Beneath the surface of our oceans, coral reefs teem with vibrant and colorful marine life, from the delicate seahorses to the enigmatic sea turtles that navigate the currents with an ancient wisdom. But it's not just the charismatic megafauna that captivate our hearts and minds. The world of wildlife is equally fascinating in its smaller, often overlooked inhabitants. The industrious ant colonies, with their complex social structures, demonstrate the power of teamwork and organization in the animal kingdom. Hummingbirds, with their iridescent plumage and lightning, fast wing beats, are nature's avian jewels, mastering the art of precision flight. The irreplaceable role of pollinators, such as bees and butterflies, in the cycle of life and the pollination of plants, reminds us of the intricate relationships that sustain ecosystems. The study of nature and wildlife extends far beyond simple admiration. It is a discipline that allows us to unravel the mysteries of life on Earth. Scientists and naturalists dedicate their lives to understanding the behaviors, habitats, and conservation needs of various species. Their research not only deepens our knowledge, but also informs critical conservation efforts aimed at preserving endangered species and their habitats. From the heartwarming stories of pandas making a comeback from the brink of extinction to the heart-wrenching tales of rhinoceroses and tigers facing the threat of poaching, these stories underscore the urgent need for conservation action. Conservationists work tirelessly to protect our natural heritage, often in the face of formidable challenges. Deforestation, habitat destruction, pollution, and climate change are some of the significant threats that loom over our planet's ecosystems and wildlife. The alarming decline of species such as the vaquita, a small porpoise on the brink of extinction due to bycatch in illegal fishing nets, serves as a stark reminder of the urgency of conservation efforts. It is a reminder that the delicate balance of our ecosystems is under constant threat, and our collective responsibility to protect and preserve them is more crucial than ever. Nature and wildlife also offer invaluable benefits to humanity. Ecosystem services, such as clean air and water, pollination of crops, and climate regulation, are vital to our well-being and survival. The natural world has inspired countless artists, poets, and writers, enriching our cultural heritage and providing solace to the human soul. Moreover, the simple act of spending time in nature has been proven to have significant physical and mental health benefits, reducing stress, enhancing mood, and fostering a sense of connectedness. The world of nature and wildlife is a stage where drama, comedy, and tragedy unfold with every sunrise and sunset. It is a realm where predator and prey engage in a relentless dance of survival, where the changing seasons dictate the rhythm of life, and where adaptation and evolution drive the never-ending story of existence. In the frozen wilderness of Antarctica, the remarkable emperor penguins endure harsh winters, relying on their collective warmth to protect their eggs from the frigid cold. In the lush rainforests of Borneo, the elusive orangutans swing gracefully through the treetops, emblematic of the unique beauty of our planet's biodiversity. Despite the challenges and threats that nature and wildlife face in the modern world, there is reason for hope and optimism. Conservation efforts have yielded success stories, showcasing the resilience of nature when given the chance to rebound. The recovery of the bald eagle, once on the brink of extinction due to the effects of the pesticide DEUT, stands as a testament to the power of conservation action and environmental legislation. Similarly, the revival of the California condor, a critically endangered species, through captive breeding and reintroduction programs, demonstrates our capacity to make a positive impact on the natural world. The role of technology in our understanding and appreciation of nature and wildlife cannot be understated. Advancements in photography and videography have allowed us to capture the intricate beauty of ecosystems and the behaviors of animals in ways that were once impossible. Remote camera traps, underwater drones, and satellite tracking have provided insights into the secret lives of creatures in the most remote corners of the globe. Live streams and webcams offer real-time glimpses into the lives of eagles nesting high in the mountains or the underwater world of coral reefs, connecting people from around the world to the wonders of nature. In recent years, social media and online platforms have become powerful tools for raising awareness and promoting conservation causes. Wildlife photographers and filmmakers use these platforms to share their work, inspire a global audience, and advocate for the protection of endangered species and habitats. Hashtags like #Save Protect Our Oceans, and eConservation Matters trend on social media, demonstrating the collective passion and commitment of individuals from diverse backgrounds who are united by a love for nature. Nature and wildlife are not only subjects of fascination and scientific study, but also sources of ethical and moral questions. The debate over our responsibility to other species and the ethical treatment of animals in captivity, such as in zoos and aquariums, continues to evolve. Conservation ethics also grapple with complex dilemmas, such as the role of trophy hunting in conservation funding and the ethical considerations surrounding wildlife rehabilitation and reintroduction. As we navigate the challenges and ethical complexities of our relationship with the natural world, one thing remains clear: our connection to nature and wildlife is profound and enduring. It is a connection that transcends borders, cultures, and generations, reminding us of our shared responsibility as stewards of the planet. In the face of unprecedented environmental challenges, there is an urgent need for international collaboration, conservation education, and sustainable practices to ensure that future generations can continue to marvel at the wonders of nature and wildlife. In conclusion, nature and wildlife are a testament to the beauty, complexity, and resilience of life on Earth. They serve as a source of inspiration, wonder, and introspection for humanity. Our relationship with the natural world is not only one of admiration, but also one of responsibility. We are called upon to protect and preserve the delicate balance of ecosystems, to conserve endangered species, and to safeguard the planet's biodiversity for future generations. As we embark on this journey of exploration, conservation, and ethical consideration, we are reminded that our connection to nature and wildlife is a profound and enduring bond that enriches our lives and defines our shared destiny on this remarkable planet we call home. Certainly, let's continue our exploration of the fascinating and vital subject of nature and wildlife, diving deeper into its multifaceted dimensions, the challenges it faces, and the profound impact it has on our lives and the planet as a whole. Nature and wildlife have an intrinsic value that extends far beyond their utility to humans. They represent the essence of our planet's biodiversity, a testament to the intricate and interconnected web of life that has evolved over millions of years. Each species, from the tiniest microorganism to the largest apex predator, contributes to the rich tapestry of life on Earth. The diversity of life forms, behaviors, and adaptations is a source of wonder and inspiration, reminding us of the boundless creativity of the natural world. One of the fundamental aspects of nature and wildlife that captivates our imagination is the concept of biodiversity. Biodiversity, the variety and variability of life on Earth, is not only a measure of the health and resilience of ecosystems, but also a source of countless benefits to humanity. It encompasses the genetic diversity within species, the diversity of species within ecosystems, and the diversity of ecosystems across landscapes. Rainforests, too, are hotspots of biodiversity. The Amazon rainforest, for instance, is home to an estimated tens of the world's known species. Its dense canopies and lush undergrowth harbor an astonishing diversity of life, from the iconic jaguars and macaws to the lesser-known insects and amphibians that play essential roles in the ecosystem. The Amazon River, winding through this immense wilderness, teems with unique aquatic life, including the Amazon river dolphin and the infamous piranha. Yet, the value of biodiversity extends beyond its sheer abundance and beauty. It underpins the very foundations of life on Earth, providing essential ecosystem services that sustain us. The pollination of crops by bees and other insects, for example, is a service provided by biodiversity, contributing to the production of a significant portion of the world's food. The purification of air and water, the decomposition of organic matter, and the regulation of climate are all functions performed by diverse ecosystems. Moreover, biodiversity is a source of resilience for ecosystems. Diverse ecosystems are better equipped to withstand environmental stressors, such as disease outbreaks, extreme weather events, and changes in temperature and precipitation patterns. This resilience is vital in the face of ongoing and future challenges posed by climate change and other anthropogenic factors. As we recognize the profound value of biodiversity, we must also confront the pressing reality of its decline. The world is currently in the midst of a biodiversity crisis, characterized by unprecedented rates of species extinction. The primary driver of this crisis is human activity, which has led to habitat destruction, pollution, overexploitation of resources, introduction of invasive species, and, most significantly, climate change. Habitat loss and fragmentation are among the most critical threats to biodiversity. As human populations expand and land is converted for agriculture, urban development, and infrastructure projects, natural habitats are destroyed or altered beyond recognition. This disrupts migration routes, isolates populations, and reduces the availability of resources for wildlife. Iconic species like the Bengal tiger and the African elephant face the constant threat of losing their habitats to human encroachment. Pollution, another pervasive threat, affects ecosystems on multiple fronts. Air pollution, primarily from the burning of fossil fuels, leads to acid rain and the degradation of soil and water quality. Marine pollution, caused by the release of plastics, chemicals, and industrial waste, poses a dire threat to the health of our oceans. Plastic debris in the ocean, for instance, poses a direct risk to marine life, as animals often ingest or become entangled in plastic waste. Overexploitation of resources is yet another major driver of biodiversity loss. Unsustainable hunting and fishing practices have led to the depletion of numerous species. The demand for wildlife products, including ivory, rhino horn, and exotic pets, has fueled illegal trade networks that threaten the survival of iconic species like elephants, rhinoceroses, and pangolins. Invasive species, introduced intentionally or unintentionally by human activity, disrupt native ecosystems and outcompete native species for resources. These invaders can alter habitats, outcompete native species, and even drive native species to extinction. For example, the brown tree snake, accidentally introduced to Guam, has decimated native bird populations on the island. Perhaps the most overarching and existential threat to biodiversity is climate change. Rising temperatures, altered precipitation patterns, and extreme weather events are already disrupting ecosystems and pushing species to their limits. Many species are struggling to adapt or migrate to more suitable habitats as their traditional ranges become inhospitable. The consequences of biodiversity loss are far-reaching and profound, affecting not only ecosystems but also human societies. The loss of pollinators, such as bees and butterflies, threatens global food security by jeopardizing the production of fruits, vegetables, and nuts. The disappearance of keystone species, which play critical roles in their ecosystems, can trigger cascading effects that disrupt entire food webs and ecosystems. Furthermore, the loss of biodiversity diminishes the cultural and spiritual significance of nature and wildlife. Indigenous peoples around the world have long depended on the natural world for their livelihoods and have developed deep spiritual connections to the land and its creatures. The loss of traditional knowledge and cultural practices tied to nature underscores the urgency of conservation efforts. In the face of these formidable challenges, a global conservation movement has emerged, uniting individuals, communities, organizations, and governments in a common cause. Conservationists and scientists are at the forefront of these efforts, working tirelessly to study, protect, and restore biodiversity. They employ a range of strategies, from the establishment of protected areas and wildlife reserves to the reintroduction of endangered species into their native habitats. Public awareness and engagement play a pivotal role in conservation success. Conservation education programs aim to inform and inspire the public, fostering a deeper appreciation for the natural world and a sense of responsibility for its protection. Documentaries, such as those produced by Sir David Attenborough, have reached vast audiences, raising awareness of the challenges facing wildlife and ecosystems. Furthermore, technological advancements have transformed conservation efforts. Remote sensing technologies such as satellite imagery and drones enable scientists to monitor and assess changes in landscapes and ecosystems. GPS tracking devices and radio collars provide crucial data on the movements and behavior of wildlife, aiding in their protection and management. As we grapple with the complex and interconnected challenges of biodiversity loss, climate change, and habitat destruction, it is essential to recognize that conservation is not solely the responsibility of scientists and policymakers. Every individual has a role to play in the protection of nature and wildlife, from reducing their ecological footprint to supporting conservation organizations and advocating for sustainable practices. One of the most promising avenues for conservation is the concept of rewilding, which seeks to restore and protect large, interconnected landscapes and reintroduce key species to their historic habitats. Rewilding efforts, such as those in Yellowstone National Park in the United States and the Oostvaardersplassen in the Netherlands, have demonstrated the potential for ecosystems to rebound when given the opportunity. Conservationists also work to combat the illegal wildlife trade through law enforcement, intelligence sharing, and international cooperation. The use of technology, such as DNA analysis and wildlife forensics, has become increasingly important in efforts to combat wildlife trafficking. Community-based conservation programs engage local communities in wildlife protection, recognizing their vital role as stewards of the land. In conclusion, nature and wildlife are not just subjects of fascination and admiration. They are the lifeblood of our planet. They provide us with essential ecosystem services, inspire us with their beauty and resilience, and offer profound cultural and spiritual significance. Our connection to nature and wildlife is an integral part of our identity as humans, rooted in our shared history and evolutionary heritage. As we confront the profound challenges of our time, we are called upon to be stewards of the earth, to protect and preserve the biodiversity that sustains us all. The future of nature and wildlife depends on our collective commitment to sustainable practices, responsible consumption, and the recognition of the intrinsic value of all living beings. Our connection to nature and wildlife is a reminder that we are not separate from the natural world. We are an integral part of it. It is a reminder that the fate of nature and wildlife is inextricably linked to our own. As we strive to protect and restore the wonders of the natural world, we are, in essence, safeguarding our own future and the legacy we leave for generations to come. Nature and wildlife are the tapestry of life on our planet. From the depths of the oceans to the peaks of the tallest mountains, from the vast savannas to the densest rainforests, the Earth's ecosystems are a testament to the extraordinary diversity of life. Each species, no matter how small or inconspicuous, plays a unique role in the intricate web of life that sustains us all. In the realm of nature and wildlife, there is a timeless and universal appeal that transcends cultural boundaries and speaks to the core of our humanity. It is a realm where the rhythms of life and death, the struggle for survival, and the relentless pursuit of reproduction unfold in a continuous drama. It is a realm where the beauty of a fleeting moment, whether it's the graceful flight of a butterfly or the roar of a lion on the African plains, can leave an indelible mark on our souls. The innate human connection to nature and wildlife is deeply rooted in our evolutionary history. For millions of years, our ancestors relied on their intimate knowledge of the natural world for their survival. They hunted animals for food, gathered plants for sustenance, and sought shelter in the sheltering embrace of the wilderness. This profound relationship with nature is etched into our genetic code, a legacy of our genetic code, a legacy of our ancestors' enduring connection to the natural world. In the modern age, as we have shifted from hunter-gatherer societies to urbanized, industrialized civilizations, our connection to nature has evolved. While we may no longer depend on the natural world for our daily sustenance, our intrinsic bond with it remains intact. This connection manifests in various ways, from our love for pets and houseplants to our yearning for outdoor adventures and the solace we find in the great outdoors. One of the most tangible expressions of our connection to nature and wildlife is the way we invest our time and resources in experiencing and understanding them. Ecotourism, for instance, has seen a surge in popularity in recent years. Travelers seek out destinations that offer a glimpse into the natural world, from the coral reefs of the Maldives to the rainforests of Costa Rica. These eco-conscious travelers are not just seeking a vacation. They are on a quest to connect with the Earth's natural wonders and to appreciate the intrinsic value of biodiversity. For many, wildlife safaris represent the pinnacle of these nature-focused adventures. The thrill of tracking elusive animals in their natural habitats, be it the Big Five in Africa or the orangutans in Borneo, is an experience that leaves an indelible mark on the hearts and minds of travelers. It is an opportunity to witness the intricate dance of life and death, the drama of predation and survival, and the awe-inspiring beauty of the natural world. Nature and wildlife also hold a special place in our cultural heritage and storytelling traditions. Throughout human history, nature has served as a canvas upon which we paint our myths, legends, and fables. Ancient civilizations revered animals as symbols of power, wisdom, and divinity. The ancient Egyptians, for example, associated the lioness with the goddess Sekhmet, the embodiment of destruction and healing, while the Chinese regarded the dragon as a symbol of strength and good fortune. In more recent times, authors and filmmakers have harnessed the power of nature and wildlife to craft stories that captivate and inspire audiences around the world. Classics like The Call of the Wild by Jack London and Watership Down by Richard Adams resonate with readers of all ages, conveying profound lessons about the natural world and the human condition. In cinema, films like The Lion King and March of the Penguins have touched the hearts of millions, offering a window into the lives of animals and the challenges they face. Artists, too, have drawn inspiration from the natural world. The Impressionist movement, with painters like Claude Monet and Pierre Auguste Renoir, sought to capture the fleeting beauty of landscapes, water lilies, and gardens. Wildlife artists like John James Audubon meticulously documented North American bird species, producing illustrations that remain iconic to this day. In the realm of photography, pioneers like Ansel Adams used their craft to showcase the grandeur of America's national parks, advocating for their protection and preservation. Our connection to nature and wildlife extends beyond mere admiration and artistic expression. It has tangible benefits for our well-being. Countless studies have demonstrated the positive effects of spending time in nature on our physical and mental health. The Japanese practice of forest bathing, or shinrin yoku, emphasizes the therapeutic benefits of immersing oneself in a forest environment. Research has shown that it reduces stress, lowers blood pressure, boosts mood, and enhances overall well-being. This connection to nature has been particularly significant in recent times, as many people have experienced the stresses and challenges of modern urban life. The global pandemic, with its social isolation and lockdowns, has highlighted the importance of nature as a source of solace and renewal. Urban green spaces, local parks, and backyard birdwatching have provided respite from the pressures of the pandemic. offering a reminder of the enduring beauty and resilience of the natural world. Yet, as we revel in the wonders of nature and wildlife, we must also confront the sobering reality of the challenges they face. The modern world has brought about unprecedented threats to the natural world, threatening the very ecosystems and species that have inspired and sustained us for millennia. Deforestation, habitat loss, pollution, climate change, and poaching are among the pressing issues that endanger wildlife and undermine the delicate balance of ecosystems. One of the most urgent challenges is climate change, which poses a global threat to biodiversity and the stability of ecosystems. Rising temperatures, shifting weather patterns, and sea level rise are already impacting wildlife habitats and migration patterns. Polar bears, for instance, are facing the loss of their sea ice habitats in the Arctic, forcing them to travel greater distances in search of food. Similarly, coral reefs, often referred to as the rainforests of the sea, are under duress from rising ocean temperatures and coral bleaching events. Another critical issue is the illegal wildlife trade, which poses a severe threat to numerous species, including elephants, rhinoceroses, tigers, and pangolins. Poaching and the trafficking of wildlife products fuel this illicit trade, driven by demand for ivory, horns, skins, and exotic pets. Efforts to combat the illegal wildlife trade have led to increased enforcement and international cooperation, but the battle is far from won, and many species remain at risk. Habitat loss and fragmentation are also significant threats to wildlife. As human populations expand and landscapes are transformed for agriculture, urbanization, and infrastructure development, natural habitats are increasingly fragmented and destroyed. This disrupts migration routes, isolates populations, and reduces the availability of resources for wildlife. Conservation efforts often focus on creating wildlife corridors and protected areas to mitigate these impacts. In response to these challenges, a global conservation movement has emerged, fueled by passionate individuals, organizations, and governments committed to safeguarding the natural world. Conservationists and scientists work tirelessly to monitor and protect endangered species, study ecosystems, and develop strategies for habitat restoration and wildlife conservation. They collaborate on international initiatives such as the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora, CITES, and the United Nations Convention on Biological Diversity, BEAD, to address the global conservation crisis. The importance of conservation education cannot be overstated. Public awareness and understanding of the value of nature and wildlife are essential for garnering support and fostering a culture of conservation. Educational programs, documentaries, and outreach efforts aim to inspire the next generation of conservationists and empower communities to take action to protect their local ecosystems. One of the most encouraging aspects of conservation efforts is the resilience and capacity of nature to recover when given the opportunity. Conservation success stories abound, offering hope and inspiration. The recovery of the bald eagle, once on the brink of extinction due to the effects of the pesticide duty, stands as a testament to the power of conservation action and environmental legislation. Similarly, the revival of the California condor, a critically endangered species, through captive breeding and reintroduction programs, demonstrates our capacity to make a positive impact on the natural world. Conservation initiatives also extend to the restoration of degraded ecosystems. Efforts to reintroduce keystone species, such as wolves and beavers, have had transformative effects on landscapes, restoring balance to ecosystems and benefiting a multitude of species. These endeavors highlight the interconnectedness of all living beings and the cascading effects of conservation efforts. While global challenges loom large, individuals can make a significant difference in their own communities. Backyard conservation, the practice of creating wildlife-friendly habitats in residential areas, has gained popularity as a way for people to contribute to biodiversity conservation on a local scale. Planting native species, providing food and water sources for wildlife, and minimizing pesticide use are among the actions individuals can take to support local ecosystems. The role of technology in our understanding and conservation of nature and wildlife cannot be understated. Advancements in technology have transformed our ability to monitor and study ecosystems, track wildlife movements, and communicate conservation messages. Remote sensing satellites provide invaluable data on land use and deforestation, while camera traps and GPS tracking devices offer insights into the behavior and movements of elusive species. Social media and online platforms have become powerful tools for raising awareness and promoting conservation causes. Wildlife photographers and filmmakers use these platforms to share their work, inspire a global audience, and advocate for the protection of endangered species and habitats. Hashtags like #YouSaveTheBees, Protect Our Oceans, and Conservation Matters trend on social media, demonstrating the collective passion and commitment of individuals from diverse backgrounds who are united by a love for nature. In recent years, citizen science initiatives have gained momentum, enlisting the help of ordinary people in collecting valuable data for scientific research. Projects like eBird, which tracks bird sightings, and A Naturalist, which documents biodiversity observations, allow individuals to contribute to scientific knowledge and conservation efforts while fostering a deeper connection to nature. Technology has also facilitated innovative approaches to conservation, such as DNA analysis to combat wildlife trafficking and the use of artificial intelligence to monitor and protect endangered species. Drones and unmanned aerial vehicles, OAVs, are employed for wildlife surveys, anti-poaching patrols, and habitat monitoring in remote and challenging environments. As we navigate the challenges and ethical complexities of our relationship with the natural world, one thing remains clear. Our connection to nature and wildlife is a profound and enduring bond that enriches our lives and defines our shared destiny on this remarkable planet we call home. In the face of unprecedented environmental challenges, there is an urgent need for international collaboration, conservation education, and sustainable practices to ensure that future generations can continue to marvel at the wonders of nature and wildlife. Conservation is not merely a matter of preserving pristine landscapes and protecting charismatic species. It is a moral imperative rooted in our responsibility to safeguard the biodiversity that sustains life on Earth. It is a recognition that we are not separate from nature, but an integral part of it, dependent on the health of ecosystems for our survival and well-being. Our relationship with nature and wildlife is not static. It is a dynamic and evolving partnership. As we confront the environmental challenges of our time, we are called upon to redefine our role as stewards of the earth. This stewardship entails a commitment to sustainable practices, responsible consumption, and a deep reverence for the interconnectedness of all living beings. In conclusion, nature and wildlife are a testament to the beauty, complexity, and resilience of life on Earth. They serve as a source of inspiration, wonder, and introspection for humanity. Our connection to the natural world is not only one of admiration, but also one of responsibility. We are called upon to protect and preserve the delicate balance of ecosystems, to conserve endangered species, and to safeguard the planet's biodiversity for future generations. As we embark on this journey of exploration, conservation, and ethical consideration, we are reminded that our connection to nature and wildlife is a profound and enduring bond that enriches our lives and defines our shared destiny on this remarkable planet we call home. It is a bond that calls us to action, to be stewards of the earth, and to ensure that the wonders of nature and wildlife continue to captivate and inspire generations yet to come.